Majo John Madden outside of Victoria, Mexico. My second installment of my response to the 1A show about politeness has very specifically to do with norms around conversation. COVID drove us apart. We had no contact with each other for so long. And I've been traveling for 3 years with only a dog for company. I crave engagement. I want the other person to show up. And I want a really engaged conversation, which includes you get to respond right away when you have a response. There is a norm has developed in our culture, especially among entitled white middle-class city people, that you take turns. This comes out of corporations and the military, where the person with the most power gets to talk as long as they want. And it's a very male thing where guys in corporations, I used to teach diversity, speak at length to show they care about something, whereas women tend, and it's less so these days, but especially used to be, tend to take my share of the time. If there's 12 people in the room, I calculate, like that. And they can lose in corporations for that. Latino people don't do that. Black people don't do that. Black people especially are all over each other, It doesn't mean you're trying to take the focus somewhere from what the person was saying. It means you're hot to respond to what they're saying, and you don't want to wait until they've changed the topic and the moment is lost. So you jump in. And I noticed that white male managers, upper middle class white guys, if you so much as do a white version of an amen, show that you're responding. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. They feel interrupted. I own this space of time. This block of time is mine. Please politely shut up until I'm done. I had a very progressive white woman friend who had worked in corporations all her life, and she had that norm. If I was excited about something she said and tried to jump in to respond to it, she felt I was interrupting her, and she accused me of, you constantly interrupt. And I said, I'm not interrupting, I'm joining. I'm showing that I'm responding to what you're saying, and I will not wait politely for you to finish your mini lecture. I want us both to be in on this conversation. And I will say to people, is it okay if I'm in this conversation? I want to be in it with you. I don't want to wait around till you're done. No, I want to be in it with you. I want to be in it with you. It's a collaborative. The conversation needs to be a collaborative thing. Lost that friendship. She fired me over that. Yeah, and I was glad, because I don't want friends who won't let me play with them. I want to play with you. Appalachians will not interrupt you. But if you jump in because you're enthused about what they said, that excites them. Oh, I landed it. You heard me. And I had, at one point I was broken down. I was in the shop, a mechanic shop. And the guy who lived next door was kind of he viewed himself as the custodian and wanted to show me how the place ran. And he was certifiably crazy. And he was incapable of listening for more than 3 seconds without coming back with his story that was somehow loosely related to you. And I yelled at him on a regular basis over the course of 3 days. And when I was back a month later, damn it if he hadn't learned. Because he said, okay, now I heard you. You said X, and here's why I want to respond with Y. And I said, Tony, good work. You're teachable. I like it. Okay.